Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I'm back for the third time, second time. Yeah, so I'm back, and what I have to say is I'm doing a tier list, and there's a name for this, and it's currently Tuesday. I know I already have something I'm gonna do every Tuesday, but it's tier list Tuesday. And if you looked up at the top, you might see it's a Diary of a Wimpy Kid tier list. This is a Diary of a Wimpy Kid ranking the books. But I do want to say this, it will be excluding and unsurprisingly it's gonna be I didn't read. There. We're gonna put this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and finally, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this real quick. If I want to go and try to read these, my legs will probably explode. So I'm not gonna get up and go read these. So we're just gonna start off with the original. This might be a kind of controversial take. I know, already controversy. It's pretty mid. I'm gonna. You know what? A. There's definitely stuff I like, especially like the cheese touch. I really like that. In the movie, I like how, if you just take it out of a certain part out of context, literally Greg just says, "I terrorize children." Anyways, so next book would be Roger Rose. I absolutely hate this book. Just kidding. Yeah, this is my my favorite book. Yeah. Roderick's an amazing character. I just really liked how just Roderick actually shows up a lot in this. Roderick actually does some cool stuff in this. So yeah, yes. Next is The Last Straw. So Last Straw is it's pretty good. I give it a B because the dad does appear a lot in this, but Greg's just doing everything. One moment he's gonna go camping in the movie, and then now he's going to military school. It's kind of all over the place, but I like it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Dog Days. This might hurt a certain person who's also a Diary of a Wimpy Kid YouTuber's feelings, but Dog Days. It's mid. It's mid. Yeah, C. I'll put it in C. Can't really remember much from this one. I read it a while ago and I didn't really like it that much, so. The fifth book is The Ugly Truth. I haven't read this one in a while because I haven't seen it. I don't have it at my house. I just had the opportunity to read it once, but I would say it's pretty good. We're not gonna put it above Diary of a Wimpy Kid the original. Diary of a Wimpy Kid the original is still better, but The Ugly Truth pretty good. Okay, next up we have what was the sixth book again? Oh yeah, Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever. I literally just stopped doing what I did. I just literally picked up this book and just started reading it, and I loved it. I literally started reading it to my mom. Yeah, second or third favorite book, I don't know. Third Wheel, I can't really remember about this. All I remember is Greg literally got his girlfriend stolen from him by Rowley. Let's go, Rowley. Good job, Rowley. You stole Greg's girlfriend. Next will also be an F. Yes, I love this one. Hard Luck. I really love the plot line. The story's amazing. How I really like at the end how Greg literally found the ring. And I feel like there's just gonna be the next book after Hot Mess which recently came out. It's just gonna be about Greg selling it online and making millions. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this is actually, this has just been a streak of good. Besides the third wheel. Yeah, the long haul is actually better than the original, in my opinion. It's a very good book. That's all I have to say. After long haul came old school. There's literally, every time I think about Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first thing I think about this is how, Greg and his grandpa both almost died twice because he dropped his toothbrush cap down, like a thing, this faucet. I just loved it. It was hilarious. He almost also lost the car. Also, sometimes I like Susan Huffley being Karen and just seeing what happens. She goes insane sometimes. So yeah. And 11 would be Double Down, which I did not read. The Getaway would be 12. So 13 is The Meltdown. Now, The Meltdown, I just didn't like it until... If I didn't read the full thing, then I would just put an E tier. It was horrible at the beginning. But then the moment I got to the snowball fight, it immediately jumped up to an S. I'm not joking. The snowball fight was amazing. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm not going to put it up above Cabin Fever because this one just holds a special place in my heart. All of those three do. They're my top three. Meltdown is 4. Next we have Wrecking Ball. Yeah. So, this is gonna be a C. Can't remember what happened, especially at the end. Like, the household literally just, exploded or something. So, yeah, that's, the first time the thing on the front was actually true. Well, being insane. Okay, so, for some reason they decided that the deep end was an actually good idea for this. Yeah, no, I just forget this. I actually forgot this existed. Yeah. Also, why did I not put that in? I didn't read. Anyways. So, yeah. Anyways. So, next we have Big Shot. This book literally was the same as Meltdown. Basically the same thing happened. It was horrible until it got to the end where the basketball game was just amazing. I like how Greg literally just left the team. And then his mom literally told him to cheat by, giving his OG team instead of the new team that he would put on. Just giving her team the ball. But instead, he literally played for them, and then they won. So he celebrated with them. So yeah. Almost S tier. Just not quite. And now we have Diary of a Wimpy Kid Diaper Overload. Wow. Deep End just... After they saw such a negative from the Deep End, they just started putting out good books. This one's also amazing. I recently read it. I wouldn't put it over Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the original. But I think it fits good there. Literally, I like how Roderick and his crew literally just went and met famous people and just acted like it was no big deal. He just went and he tried to recreate them. Also, he tried to become famous. He almost did. If it wasn't for Stank. Those guys were annoying. Hot Mess, like I said, yep. After Deep End, they just realized, oh my god, we gotta make good books. I loved how Greg literally found out that the reason that his grandma didn't like the place was because she just buys her famous meatball, her amazing meatballs from there. So yeah, it was an amazing book. I'm not giving it B. It's above Diaper Overload and the original. Now we have the Do-It-Yourself book, which is an automatic S tier. You can't deny. I'm not putting it in C because oh no, some people can make it. It's impossible to make it bad. If you attempt to make it bad, it's just gonna be funny. The only way to make it bad is to make it logical, which would still be good. Anyways, I actually did read these two recently. Awesome Friendly Adventure. I didn't fully read it, but from the stuff I did read, all I know is it's a good book. Yeah. And for the final book, Spooky Stories, yeah, sorry, it's not actually spooky. Bottom of A. Okay, so, this is my phone ranking. The worst book that was The Deep End. Don't consider this a real diary from a good book to read.